This is a tough one, kids. This is a real tough one. Usually I try to wear real fancy colored shirts to, bring some life to things, But with this one, I can't. I'm wearing black because I'm going to a funeral. I'm going to a funeral for a film franchise that died young. I'm going to a funeral for a film franchise that died a mere 6 installments in. This is what happens when you can't get the main star back, but you still have stock footage of them. And you can't afford film. And it's before the age of digital, so your next option is to, why? Shoot it on video. Right? That's the best thing to do. Is let's shoot it on video. So let's briefly, not too long, we don't want to go too in-depth into this train wreck. Let's talk about Trancers 6.
You're going down the line. There's some place you have to be now.
You really don't know who you're dealing with. Every time I start asking questions, Trancers pop up and start shooting.
What are we going to do?
Kick some ass. This place is going up in flames.
Welcome to your future, asshole.
Now, if you know me, from a very young age, I've had a fascination with the Trancers series. And when I was younger, I saw 1 and maybe 2. I didn't know if 3, 4, and 5 existed until much later on. And it's probably for the best because, let's be honest, 4 and 5 didn't need to be made. But we're not here to discuss them. We're here to discuss Part 6. And if you're not familiar with Trancers, Trancers is about this guy named Whistler, who created these things called Trancers. They're like zombie-type creatures that just follow everything he has to say, much like a Trump supporter. And this cop, Jack Death, played by Tim Thomerson, is sent back in time to stop him. The only thing is you can't send a person down. You have to send their consciousness down. So he goes back down the line, as they say, into an ancestor. And that's how things go. And that's how you time travel until I think it was the 3rd movie. Then you can do the whole body thing. And it's all sorts of weird shit. But anyway, so this one, they couldn't get Tim Thomerson. And they only had some video camera lying around from little Edgar's 8th birthday party. And they shot Trancers 6. Jack goes back down the line to stop a new form of Trancer that's more dangerous than before, even though they're taken out with a couple of bullets, so they're not that dangerous. And he doesn't go into an earlier version of himself. No. He goes into his daughter.
Phrasing?
But the problem here is not that he went into an ancestor that's a female. That would have made for some nice fish out of water things, right? No. It would help if the daughter was even brought up earlier in the series. I mean, I think Whistler made one mention about how he's his own grandfather or something. I don't know. It was so ridiculous. It was just, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this movie is horrible. The acting is horrible. The script is horrible. The cinematography is a giant pile of garbage. And this film, this review, as it were, is for all the people who constantly say that all I do is talk about things I love. Well, I love Trancers, but here I am finding 88 minutes worth of bullshit to talk about. Okay, so I don't want to hear any more of that stuff, but this movie drives me batty. It drives me crazier than when he goes into a different dimension and he has to deal with knights and wizards and all sorts of other bullshit. That I can buy. But 6, and the tagline for 6 is life after death. You can't have a Trancers movie without Jack Death. And you can't have Jack Death without Tim Thomerson. So all the movies are available on Tubi. They're made by Full Moon Entertainment, or Full Moon Pictures, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Right now, I call them bullshit for putting this movie out. But you know what you're getting. When you get the first Trancers, the second one, even the third one, you get Doll Man and Puppet Master and all these. The first or second movies are great. But then the more you decide to just, like, pull it out and pull it out and pull it out,
hey, phrasing!
it just gets ridiculous. It just gets so bad, and I want it to just go away. But the problem is, when I start on one of my Trancer binges, after I'm done with 1, I have to immediately go to 2. Because remember, this is where Helen Hunt kind of got her start. Then I have to go to 3. Because Ari Milhoff is in it. I know I'm probably butchering his last name, but you'll know him as the guy who played Leatherface in Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. And 4 and 5 are just so ridiculous that they're good. You know, just so ridiculous. But 6 is an abomination unto the Trancer gods, and it must be destroyed. It must be destroyed. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing Friday, so just going to have to stick around. Hit subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I want to thank everybody for the support. Don't forget there's the Patreon if you want videos early, if you want behind-the-scenes stuff, if you want any kind of thing going on. You want your name listed in the credits at the end. If we get enough people, I'll start doing that at the end. Why not? Because you people are supporting me, so why can't I just give you that little bit back? So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.